Hello, this is Praneeth. In this session, I am going to explain C++ introduction. If you see the definition of C++, it is a general purpose, case sensitive, compiler based high level object oriented language. What do you mean by general purpose? Means it is used for multiple purposes. That means by using C++ we can develop multiple applications. Okay, for example, we might have seen a general store in our areas. What does general store means? Different items, multiple items are available in that store. Okay, so here also it is used for C++ is used for multiple purposes. Okay, case sensitive, like C is also case sensitive. That means uppercase and lowercase are treated as different. Means uppercase is not equal to lowercase. Okay, and compiler based. To execute C++ programs, we take help of a compiler. Means high level language. The instructions are written in high level language. So high level means English language. Okay, so computer cannot understand English language. It can understand only binary language. Okay, so to convert this English language, high level language to binary language, we use compilers. Okay, so here compiler based means some programming language like Python. Okay, those languages use interpreter. Means every line is compiled, every statement is compiled line to line. That is called interpreter. Okay, so compiler means the whole program is compiled at once. Okay, at once the whole program is compiled. But coming to the interpreter, it is compiled line by line. Okay, so same like a C language, it is a compiler based. So what you will do in C language, after writing the complete program, finally you will press Alt F9 to compile it. Okay, but whereas in Python, at every line it is compiled. Okay, so this is called interpreter. At every line it is compiled, so it is called interpreter. Okay, line by line checking. Okay, so whole at a once means it is called compiler. Okay, so high level language means the instruction are written in user understandable language, that is English language, that is called high level language. And we have low level language, the instructions are written in ones and zeros. Okay, and object oriented means C++ uses object oriented principles. Okay, so we will see what are those object oriented principles in this session. Okay, now come to the history of C language. C++ was developed in the year 1990 by John Stroustrup. Okay, at AT&T. It is popularly called as the Bell Laboratories. Okay, same C also developed same location. Okay, and it was developed by John Stroustrup. Okay, so he is the father of C++ language. Okay, so C++ is the extension to C language. It is the extension to C language. Okay, so C++ was called as C with classes. Initially it was called as C with classes. Later it renamed as C++. Okay, clear? So this is the history of C++. And coming to the applications, if you see here, first one, gaming. Most of the games are developed by using C++ language. GUI based graphical user interface applications such as Adobe, MS Office, media players, that is music players. Okay, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Reader, PDF readers. Okay, so all these graphical user interface based applications are developed by using C++. Okay, database software, MySQL. is one of the example of C++. Okay. Operating systems, Mac OS, Mac Apple OS, Windows, Unix or Linux. Okay. So all these are, most of the part of the operating systems are developed by using C++. Okay. And we have browsers like Mozilla, Google, Internet Explorer. Okay. So all these browsers are developed by using C++. And banking applications, and what we discussed about compilers. Okay, it's a small software. Compiler means it's a small software used to convert high level language to the low level language. Okay, and embedded systems. Okay, embedded means it's a combination of hardware and software is called embedded. Okay, if you see smart watches or else washing machines, like we have automatic washing machines now available are there. Okay, and like oven machines, all these are embedded equipment. Okay, so all these are developed by the software is developed in the embedded systems. Embedded equipment is by using C++. Clear? So these are some of the applications of C++. I said object-oriented programming. C is the object-oriented programming language. If you see here, the major purpose of C++ programming is to introduce the concept of object orientation. Okay. So the major use of C++ or else the main principle of C++ is object-oriented programming. It is not available in C language. Okay. So the main property of C++ is object-oriented. Okay, clear? So what are the features of object-oriented programming? Means class, object, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, and abstraction. Okay, these are the major properties, major pillars. Okay, major features of object-oriented programming language. Okay, C++ is a object-oriented programming language. So what include in object-oriented programming means these things. Okay, so these are the things available in object-oriented programming. Okay, so we will see in simple terms what is class and object. For example, see here object. So object means a real-time entity. It's a real-time entity. Okay. See your vehicle, it is an object. Bench it's an object. Pen, keyboard, it is an object. Okay. So if you see what is a class, see here, class is a woman. Woman is a class, and what are the object for this class means man, woman are the object. For example, take another class. Fruit is a class. What are the fruits available? Apple, banana, mango, cherry. Okay, so these are the objects. These are called objects. Okay, so class is the fruit and objects are the real-time entities. Okay, for example, take mobile. Mobile phone is the class. What are the objects? iPhone, Samsung, Moto, Realme, so many are there, Vivo. Okay, so these are the objects of this mobile, means objects of this class. For example, take food, pizza, burger, rice. Okay, so these are the objects of this class. Okay, so just remember these examples for class and object in your mind. Okay, if we move on to the programming, I'll show I will give clarity regarding class and object. Okay. After class and object, we have inheritance. Inheritance means getting properties from one class to the another class. See here, he is father. He is getting properties from his grandfather. Okay. See here, son. Son is getting properties from father. Okay. Finally, this child is getting properties from father as well as grandfather. So inheritance means getting properties from one person to the another person. Here getting properties from one class to another class is called inheritance. See here, he is the child, he is getting properties from his father as well as his grandfather. Okay, so he is getting, this middle person is getting properties from here. Okay, so acquiring properties from one class to another class is called inheritance. Okay, if you see polymorphism, see poly means many, morphism means forms. Okay, so one task can do in different ways is called polymorphism. For example, see here, one person is there. Suppose take example you only. In college you will be acting like as a student. Okay, for example, one person is there, not you, one person is there. So at home you will act as a father. Okay, in your office or in a company you will act like in your office you will act like an employee. Okay, in a grocery store you will act as a customer. Okay, suppose when you are going in a bus you will act like a passenger. Okay, so person is one but acting in different ways, that is called polymorphism. Okay, so here one task can be done in multiple ways is called polymorphism. Clear? And if you move abstraction, if you see the abstraction, hiding the internal details, is called abstraction. Means hiding the unwanted information and showing the only required information is called abstraction. See here, for example, ATM is there. So in ATM, if you put a card and if you type PIN and if you do the things, we will get money. Okay, so what happening in the background we don't know, from where we are getting the money, how it is connected to our bank, and all those we don't know. Okay, means here we are hiding the internal details, showing the only required information is called abstraction. For example, mobile phone is there. Okay, what we'll do generally, we'll make a call, we'll chat. Okay, so here just we are sending a message and receiving a message, that we know, but how it is being connected to the another mobile, okay, by using which network, how it is passed to the satellite, so all those things we don't know. Means here the internal details are being hidden. Okay, hidden. Clear? And this is called abstraction. Encapsulation. Here encapsulation means binding the data and functions together. Okay, here data means variable, functions means method. Okay, both are combined here, both are wrapped. Okay, so both are combined in a C++. Clear? Functions and data means methods and variables are combined together is called encapsulation, and this is also called as a class. Okay, so this is called encapsulation. So these are the main pillars of the object-oriented programming. Okay, inheritance means acquiring properties, getting properties from one class to the another class, one person to the another person. Encapsulation means binding data and functions together. Okay, polymorphism, one task can be done in multiple ways. Okay, abstraction, hiding internal details and showing required information. Okay, showing essential information, only essential information is called abstraction. See here, object is a real-time entity. Object is a real-time entity, and class is the set of object. Collection of objects is called class. See here, fruit is the class. And what are the objects? Apple, banana, mango, cherry. Okay, so collection of objects is called class. Then what is object? Object is a real-time entity. Okay, thank you for watching. Please share to your friends. Please subscribe my channel to get new updates. Thank you.